HXK, I don't see you on NetLogger. KI5LET, clear and monitoring.
Well, I'm from the QTH tonight, and I'm not seeing the Simplex net on my list. Maybe I need to shut it down and restart or something. It's being squirrely.
Roger, roger, it's there. We got 12 people monitoring so far. KI5LET, clear and monitoring. Looking forward to the net.
It's titled NCT. Just getting ready to see it.
Yep, it's just capital N, capital C, capital T. November, Charlie, Tango, 3 letters.
Copy. It was right in front of me. KI5HXK.
NAW.
All right, is the frequency clear? I believe so. I'm not hearing any QSOs, so I'll say good evening to everybody. This is Kilowatt Fox 5, Victor Sierra Papa, KF5VSP. I'm in Parker County in the city of Weatherford. I'll be the net control station and operator for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I want to welcome everybody that's listening, and those of you that are maybe listening and contemplating about checking in, we would certainly encourage you to do so. We don't care if you've got a 60-foot tower or a 6-foot mast. It doesn't matter. We want you to check in. This net meets every Friday night, 146.580 Simplex, 8 o'clock every Friday night. The way we do our check-in protocol here is we do county by county. Some people get in early, some people get in late, but that's just the structure that we follow. So I would encourage you, if you have the ability or the gumption, to take some notes as we go by counties and kind of just figure out who you're hearing. You might be surprised. I haven't looked at any propagation maps tonight, but we'll see what happens. In the second part of the net, I encourage and we'll give everybody that's checked in an opportunity, if they so choose, to make some calls. So I'll let you have the frequency, and you can make up to 2 calls. Generally speaking, just let her fly and see who hears you, or maybe you want to just try to catch a rare DX. A couple of other things that we utilized here. We have just one of the 2 listen-in we have a listen-in frequency tonight of 444.925. That is on Chalk Mountain in Somerville County. If you happen to have a dual receive, that'll help you a little bit. Maybe pick up some stations that you're not hearing. We do cover between 15 and 21 counties, so be patient. Sometimes it's real radio. Sometimes you'll hear people, sometimes you won't. You'll hear people I won't, and that's just how it goes. But if you'd like, 444.925 is a simulcast of this net. We also use NetLogger, netlogger.org, in a non-traditional sense. We don't count it as a check-in because we want to encourage the Simplex operation, but we do offer it as a feature. Somebody's logging parallel with me, and you can see all the different stations that are checking in, their location, their county, their radio equipment, etc. So if you're so inclined, use netlogger.org. We have a Facebook group. That's getting rather large these days. It's North Central Texas Simplex Net. North Central Texas Simplex Net. If you'd like to get into the Facebook group and share information, a lot of activity on there. A good place to post stuff for sale, what you've got going on. Maybe you're running POTA. Maybe you need some help with something, but please. Last but not least, Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike has a live stream on YouTube. I can't use it because it'd drive me crazy. but it is a great feature. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes I will listen after the net. But anyway, if you go to YouTube and you look for North Central Texas Simplex Net, or you can do it under his call sign, I believe, Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. And one last thing I would like to say, we use a lot of relays. We count on radio operation here and the tool of relays to get as much coverage as we possibly can. So any of you out there that get frustrated, please hang in there. Somebody will hear you. Keep trying. And with that said, I have a handful of designated relays that are usually there every week that help out. And if I say any relays, they'll usually come back. But if you hear somebody and it appears that I cannot, so I repeat, if it appears that I'm not hearing that check-in, just simply say relay. And the only prerequisite is that you feel like you have a good enough copy to get the information we need, which is obviously call sign and county. And if it's a good enough copy, we'll ask for their current setup and operating conditions. All right, I got that in 5 minutes. Anyway, what we're going to do before we do county by county, I want to give an opportunity for any newcomers to the group or recently licensed operators or upgrades. So if you're sitting on the fence or you just happen to be dropping in for the first time and this is your first time to visit with us and check in, or you just got your ticket or an upgrade, go ahead and come now. Anybody listening their first time checking in, or you just got your ticket or an upgrade, give us a call. Any relays? Y'all, the relay stations here, anybody?
Nothing heard.
All right, there's Sean up in Decatur. Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. Trey, are you on board tonight? Okay, and what about Wiley, WC5WC? Are you on tonight, Wiley? How about NA-WWR? Romy, are you on board?
Absolutely, NA-WWR.
Good signal tonight. Okay, let's see. All right, we got Wise County, and we've got Bosque, and we've got Tarrant, and then Grapevine, and KB5YBI. Kenny, are you listening tonight? All right, well, that was just kind of a rundown, so let's go ahead and get started tonight with our county-by-county check-ins. Again, this is Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa, KF5VSP, Mike in Parker County. I'm going to start today in Parker County, so if you're in Parker County, it's your turn to check in.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike Romeo.
Kilo 5, Kilo Mike Sierra. This is Ken in Aledo.
Kilo India 5, November X-Ray Romeo.
K5 Delta Charlie.
KJ5MA.
November 5 Fox Papa Delta.
All right, hold it right there. I'm going to go ahead and call what I've got so far. And if you do not hear your call and I missed you, please let me know. KG5PMR, K5KMS, KI5NXR, K5 Delta Charlie, KG5NQS, KJ5MA, and N5FPD. Anybody else in Parker?
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet.
All right, there's KG5SQJ. Bob, are you in command of the net logger tonight?
Yes, sir, I am indeed.
Okay, very good. Anybody else in Parker County? Well, there's my XYL, KF5VSN. You sound a lot better since I put that 281 in the car. You doing all right?
Doing good, headed that way. Hi, everybody on the net tonight.
Okay, that was KF5 Victor Sierra November. Anybody else in Parker County? All right, anybody on that list have anything they want to share? Any new equipment or anything they want to share with the group tonight? All right, I had good copies on everybody on that list. All right, we're going to move out of Parker County, and let me go over to Tarrant County. Check-ins from Tarrant, please.
KB5 Romeo Mike.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
November 8, Whiskey Romeo.
Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Juliet Oscar. KB5WB.
Mike Echo. November 5 Tango X-Ray Lima.
Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel India.
Okay, all right, hold it right there. I'm going to run the list. If you don't hear your call sign, let me know. KB5RM. Hello, Les. I got a good copy on you. KI5HXK, N8WW.
Okay.
Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu, KJ5. Was it Papa Juliet Oscar? Is that correct?
Alpha Juliet Oscar.
I traded. Is it PJO? Okay, I don't know why I kept hearing Papa. My apologies. KJ5 Alpha Juliet Oscar. I've got KB5WB. Hello, David. KE5NGM. N5TXL. Jason, you got anything going on over there that you've made a change? You're really strong tonight.
Well, I dropped the mic a few times. Yeah, my 991 had to take a trip to California to get looked at. Something weird happened with AM, but this is my 2980, and it'll be my stopgap until he gets back. Other than that, nothing much is happening here. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, well, you're full scale for the first time ever, so I just thought I'd reach out and let you know. All right. Then I got KF5 Romeo Hotel India. Anybody else in Tarrant County I missed? Okay, we got N3 Delta Mike Echo, David. Any other Tarrant County or any other relays? Last call for Tarrant County. Tarrant County, please. All right, nothing heard. Let's do this. Romy, N8WWR, let's try something a little different. Go ahead and make some calls out to the folks out there to the east and in Dallas County and so forth.
All right, sounds good. Good evening. This is November 8, Whiskey Romeo, assisting net control with the North Central Texas Simplex net. We're looking for check-ins to the east of me. That would be Dallas County, maybe Collin County, Rockwall County, maybe Coffin County, and Eastern Denton. Go for Eastern Denton as well. If you're in any of those 5 counties that I mentioned, please come down with your call sign phonetically, your name and location, please. N8WWR.
Kilo 8 Alpha Mike Hotel, Aaron in Little Elm.
All right, relay copies, AA5AH. Oh, good evening, Robert, up there in Richardson. And then we also got K8AMH. That's Aaron in Little Elm. Good evening, Aaron. Was there anybody else that to the east of DFW Airport that wanted to check in with an AWWR? You may have threw a loop at him and came in too early there, Mike, but I got two. I got AA5AH and K8AMH up there in Denton, AA5AH in Dallas. So there you go. That's what we got. Back to you, Mike, and AWWR.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it, as always. We'll come back around and make a general call and maybe pick up a few stragglers for sure. All right, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We're doing our county-by-county roll call here. We've covered Parker, Tarrant, and Dallas. I'm going to switch gears and go back out to the west now that we've kind of hit the center here of the radius. Let me go out to Young County. Young County, are you there? Yep, KF5 Victor Bravo Lima. He's there. That's Jerry out in Graham. Jerry, did you hear anybody in Tarrant and Dallas counties by chance? Okay, all right. Very good. Anybody else out in Young? Anybody else out in Young County tonight that would like to check in? All right, how about Jack County? Is there any stations out in Jack County listening tonight that wants to check in? Anybody in Jack County? Any relays?
Nothing heard.
All right. We'll clear out of Jack County. Let's drop a little south of there, and let's call on Palo Pinto County. Palo Pinto County. I5TGI. Good signal. Heard you in earlier trying to get to Decatur. Thought for sure you'd get there. Like I've said before, you've come a long way in a couple of years. KI5TGI, that is Jack in Palo Pinto County. Anybody else out in Palo Pinto County that's listening that wants to check in? All right, let's try for Stevens County. So far, we've been blanked out at Stevens, but maybe tonight's the night. If you're on board in Stevens County and you're listening to the net, please give us a call. Stevens County. Anybody out in Stevens County? Last call for a check-in from Stevens County. All right, nothing heard. Let's drop down a little further south and call on Erath County. Erath County, please. J5APS, Kyle, I got a pretty good copy on you tonight. How are you? Not bad. Have you made any upgrades?
Got a little Yaesu FT-991A in the backyard running off of battery power, and I have a Diamond X700 probably 15 foot up.
There's the difference right there. Normally I can't make you out, but I've got you about S3 or so it sounds good. All right, that's KJ5APS down there in Erath. You're pretty near Dublin, aren't you, if I remember?
Yes, sir. I'm smack dab in the middle
Okay, all right. So he's down there in Dublin, Texas, guys, down in Erath County. Thanks for the check-in. Anybody else in Erath? Hello, David, KI5OS. You playing DX on HF? Okay, very good. All right, thanks for checking in, KI5OS. That's David in Bluffdale. Anybody else in Erath County? All right, nothing heard. Let's go to Eastland County. Eastland County. Is anybody listening out there? AI5BU, hello, Cam. I've got a pretty good copy. How are you hearing everybody else tonight?
It's kind of rough out here, pretty scratchy, and not really copying most guys.
Okay, well, I've got you about an S5 over here tonight, so pretty good copy. See anybody else out there listening in Eastland County? All right, while I'm in the neighborhood, let's call on Comanche County. Comanche County check-ins, please. There they are. KG5HBX, hello, Darren. How's it going? Good. WA5YME, how are you hearing me tonight? Yeah, he kind of dropped out, Darren. Are you hearing him pretty good? Okay, all right. Well, are you in the mood to make some calls down to the usual suspects there, to your south and your southwest? Okay, thank you, Darren. All clear with KG5HBX, and we got Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Mike Echo in Comanche County. We got Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Bravo X-Ray in Comanche County, and then we got Kilo India 5 Tango Lima Golf. We have Nick way out there in Coleman County near Santa Ana, Texas. So thanks for the help on that. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Net control for the North Central Texas Simplex net. We're going county by county. We're going to go all the way back up here into Hood County and call on Hood County.
Kilo
Kilo 5, Lima, Quebec. K5, Echo, Sierra, Victor, Clayton.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel, Tango Hotel.
All right, let's see what we got here. We've got KK5LQ. Good evening, Senator. Good to have you on. K5 Echo Sierra Victor, K5BYF. We got Phil in there from ERAF, KG5HTH. What's going on, Phil?
I've been fighting some grass fires, people burning what shouldn't be burning at this point in time. A lot of them coming in late at night now, dragging chains and things like that. So it's been a little rough out here for us firefighters.
No, that's what I was going to ask you. So just kind of random stuff like that, people aren't paying attention?
Yeah, most of these fires are started by people. They're not natural things. 9 out of 10 are about carelessness. People just not thinking. A wandering catalytic converter with tall grass or weeds. We've got a few of them as well.
No visiting in the pasture for over a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah, just sitting in the pasture there, looking at the cattle and things like that. So that brings some issues.
Oh my goodness. All right, buddy, hang in there. That was KG5HTH. Anybody else in Hood County? I'm going to need a relay. That station has tried twice, and I'm losing them with QSB. That last station in Hood County, try it one more time. Y'all listen up.
5 RXR.
Mike, that's KI5RXR.
Okay, thank you. I figured somebody had to hear that station. I just couldn't, it was in and out. I appreciate that. KI5RXR. Do you have a location on that station, Bob?
Yes, sir. He's in Hood County down in Granbury.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, RXR, for being patient with me. Anybody else in Hood County? All right, nothing heard. Let's go to Somervell County.
Whiskey 5, Kilo, Bravo, Tango.
W5KBT. Kelly, you are holding down the fort there tonight.
I may be all that's left over here.
Well, I don't know. I guess Robert, is Robert still there in the county, or did he move, or what?
Oh, as far as I know, he's still in the county. Haven't heard him on in a little while. Hadn't talked to him in a bit. Need to check in. Mark was in last night, but I haven't heard him today, so I don't know who's out there. And Mike is on vacation. Understood.
All right, well, you're strong. What are you hearing down there? I'm just curious as far as the other stations checking in.
Nearly everything I'm hearing, Mike, is through 444-925. I'm not getting much of anything direct.
Okay, I think it qualifies for that ham radio term that's in the new test. It's a little crunchy out there.
It is for me, certainly.
Okay, that's W5KBT Kelly in Somervell County. All right, next on the list, let me reach down here to Bosque County. Bosque County, are you there? Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, are you there tonight? Okay, well, I'm not hearing Wiley. Anybody else in Bosque County check-ins? Any relays? Anybody hearing anybody out of there? All right, nothing heard. Let's scoot on up into Johnson County. Johnson County check-ins.
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
There's Mike saving the day. Good and strong here. What are you hearing over there?
Kind of like you said, crusty on this end. I got a few of the stations, but most of them are too weak. The ones closer by I was hearing, but yeah, cause I got about an S3 noise level right now.
Now it's not great. I'm looking forward to a little cooler weather and maybe better propagation. All right, that is Whiskey India 5 Mike Romeo Whiskey. Anybody else in Johnson County? Johnson County check-ins. All right, let's go to Ellis County. How about Ellis County?
Trey, I'm going to need a relay. I can barely copy him. K5WXY Waxahachie.
NGM, I heard him. I think it's K5WXY. Can you confirm? All right, very good. Anybody else in Ellis County? Ellis County.
Kilo India 5, Yankee Victor India.
All right, I'm going to try it. Y'all listen up. Anybody out in Hill County calling for Hill County check-ins?
Did you hear that guy, Trey?
Go ahead.
Kilo India 5, Yankee Victor India.
Okay, very good, very good. Trey, go ahead and give a call. You may have a better line of sight down to Hill County. I know there's John down there that's always on there and some others. Fire off a shot and see if you can catch Hill County.
Whiskey 5, Lima Whiskey, John Hill County.
All right, did you hear anybody else? Okay, also see if you can reach out to WXY. I don't remember if he's got his antenna squared away, but he usually has a good path down to limestone, freestone, etc.
I can. Do you want me to swing the beam or just try with a vertical?
Alrighty, Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee Waxahachie assisting North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net control. Any check-in south of the Metroplex? Anybody south of the Metroplex looking to check into the 2-meter Simplex net?
Are you still going by county?
We are going by county, but we're looking for people south of the Metroplex.
K9 Mike Kilo, Johnson County.
K9 Mike what?
Kilo 9 Mike Kilo, K9MK. Name is Mike, Grandview.
Kilo 9 Mike Kilo.
Roger, roger.
Did you say Grandview?
Roger.
Okay, Trade, you copy?
All right, so confirm K9, is it November Kilo or Mike Kilo? Okay, down in Grandview, very good. Okay, K9, Mike Kilo down in Grandview. On the relay in from Ellis County. This is KF5 VSP. We're doing county-by-county check-ins on the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. So just a reminder, all the stations listening, I know that it's tough to hear both sides, but hang in there and use some of the tools you can. It's a lot of good radio work under pretty bad conditions, but we've had as many as 71, so good times are coming. All right, this is KF5 VSP. Let's go up to, let's go to Wise County. Call for Wise County check-ins.
Kilo, India 5, Lima, Echo Tango.
Kilo, Foxtrot 5, Romeo, Hotel Golf.
All right, I got KI5 LET, and there was a couple of others in there top that I wasn't copying.
That was KI5 UXF and KF5 RHG, Darty.
Okay, I mean, I could make them, I just couldn't make it out. I don't know why I have such a hard time hearing UXF, because when we first started the net, I didn't have a problem. Anybody else in Wise County? I heard Sean earlier, Whiskey Delta 5, India Whiskey, Whiskey. Anybody else in Wise County before we move out? Let me see if Cook County, is Cook County on board?
Yes, sir. Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, Cook County remote base. Good evening.
Good. Just wanted to see if I could get out to you. You are just booming in. Tell me generally where you're hearing. Where's propagation best from your vantage point tonight?
Yeah, I'm hearing pretty well down to, I guess, Ellis and Hill County. I had a weak copy on Hood County and pretty good copy from ERAS. Of course, I get Young County VBL real good. That's about as far south as I go, though. Back to you, WD5M.
Okay, yeah, you're just crashing in. That's Whiskey Delta 5 Mike up in Cook County. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get KI5 LET. Make some calls for us, Top.
Thanks, Mike. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any stations within range of my QTH here in Wise County would like to check into the net, come with your call, looking for especially Kilo 5, Juliet, Foxtrot Tango. Jay, are you on the frequency? Thanks, Jay. We picked that up, Mike. Kilo 5, Juliet, Foxtrot Tango. That's Jay up on the hill there in Decatur. Any other stations, anywhere, north, south, east, west, or otherwise, would like to come in? Come with your call now. Okay, nothing else heard. We got 4 stations tonight from Wise County. We've come a long way over the last few years. KI5 LET, back to net control.
Okay, Top, appreciate that. Appreciate the relay help. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, listening to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, the Friday night net at 8 o'clock. We've kind of run through the counties and the relay stations. I'll make a general call. This is a general call for any late check-ins from any stations anywhere.
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Bravo Tango.
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
Kilo India 5, Yankee Fox Uniform.
Hey, I got 2 of them there, KJ5 BBT and KI5 NYB. Glad to have you back, Don. There was another station in there, late check-ins, anyone, anywhere. Okay, I'm not, that sounds kind of familiar. What county is that station in?
That's North Richland Hills, KI5YFU.
Very good. Do y'all have the station information on him? All right, very, very good. Okay. All right, anybody else? Let me clear with NGM. This is KF5VSP, net control for the Simplex net, calling for any late check-ins. Anyone, anywhere, any late check-ins.
KN6LZV.
Who was the mobile station? Try it one more time.
Trey.
KB5WWR, that sounds familiar, but refresh my memory. What's your name and where are you? What county are you in right now? Yep, well, I don't think I've ever heard you that strong, so good to hear you. What's the base setup going like? Have you made any improvements up there? Good. You're good and strong. I knew I recognized the call, just couldn't remember your name for some reason, Russell. But thanks for checking in. The KN6 station. I need the last of your call. There was a couple of you in there.
KN6LVV.
Lima Zulu Victor, correct?
Correct, sir.
All right. Glad to have you back. Anybody else out there that wants to check in late to the net? Go ahead.
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
Relay.
Go ahead, relay. Relay.
Matt's checking in from Love Field, WW5TX. Thanks for checking in, Matt, and AWWR.
Hey, Romy, that's WW5TX. He's over by Love Field, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And AWWR.
All right, thank you, Romy. All right, we got AE5JT. That's Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just running late to the net as usual. Glad I could jump in.
All right, thanks very much. So we did get several of them there. Anybody else? Anybody else? Late check-ins? Anyone, anywhere? Go ahead. I do not. And the few times I've been around Byron, he's always easy to hear, but but you hear him, we'll count him as a check-in.
I hear him, but just barely. So I don't know, he may be giving me a phone call here. We may be doing some troubleshooting. KI-50S back to net control.
Okay. 5 Edward David X-ray in Erath County on a relay. Anybody else? We'll keep going as long as you keep coming. Any other check-ins that anybody else want to check in late to the Simplex net? Go ahead.
Recheck.
Go ahead, recheck.
Did you get N5TCH earlier? He was kind of faint, and I don't think you acknowledged him. I don't know if you heard him.
No, that would be Tim in Hill County. Did you get a good copy?
I got a light copy.
Okay, reach out one more time and just make sure it was him, but that's Tim in Hill County.
Alrighty, hold on just a second. N5TCH, do you copy KI5NXR? Alrighty, Mike. Yes, sir. I got him to come back, so he's in the log.
Very good. I actually heard him a little bit, so thanks very much, Tiffany, for the for the relay, and N5TCH Tim, if you can hear me, thanks for checking in. That's N5TCH Tim in Hill County. Anybody else? Anyone, anywhere? Late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Well, that was a little light on me. Can I get a relay? That last 5 station, try it one more time. Anybody else want to check in late to the Simplex net? Late check-ins to the net.
Relay?
Okay, hold on, relay. Was that KI-5 Uniform Delta Victor?
That is correct, Bob in Hood County.
Hello, Bob. Thanks for popping back in. That's Bob down in Hood County. Go ahead, relay.
Mike, I heard a Whiskey 5 Kilo station, then he doubled with the other station. Whiskey 5 Kilo station, come back. Nothing heard here in Wise County. KI-5 LET, back to net. Hope somebody else heard that Whiskey 5 Kilo station.
It might have been W5KFX, WD5M.
Yeah, that's who it was. That's the call I heard, K9 Mike Kilo.
All right, I'm hearing a little traffic that I can't make out. Can anybody relay?
Yeah, it was Kilo 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-ray earlier, and thanks, Mike, for the confirmation. WD5M.
Okay, Dave, it's Kilo 5, Kilo Fox X-ray. Is that correct?
Whiskey 5, I may have said it wrong. Whiskey 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-ray down in Mahia.
All right, Whiskey 5, Kilo Fox X-ray. Do I have it right? That's Mahia.
Yeah, W5KFX, is that your correct call?
I heard you that time. KFX, are you here in net control? All right, well, we're going to log at W5KFX. That is a station from Mahia down there. All right, anybody else? Any other late check-ins? This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Anyone, anywhere within the sound of my voice, give us a call.
Kilo Echo 5, Sierra Papa Kilo.
KI-5 LET, recheck.
Go ahead, recheck. I heard a couple of stations, couldn't make them out.
Oh, Whiskey 5, Kilo Fox X-ray. That's Keith down in Mahia. New call sign. Formerly KI-5 MEL. Kilo India 5, Mike Echo Lima. New call sign. KI-5, what it was. Kilo Fox X-ray. Sorry. Back to net.
Okay, yeah, he's not allowed to change that quickly. But, okay, we've got that confirmed. That's Keith down there from Limestone County. I heard a couple of other stations. I'll try one more time before we go into the second half. Any other late check-ins? If you can tell me what county that station's in, if you've got a good enough copy.
My name is Dave. I'm located in Kennedale, Texas. I'm running through a J-pole up about with 40. I think I'm running about 45 watts, and antennas up about 40 feet. KE5 SPK.
Okay, thanks, Trey. And SPK, I could make you out that time, but very, very light in Parker County. All right, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. For now, I'm going to go into the second half of the net, and we'll make another call for check-ins a little bit later. But does anybody that has checked in tonight want to make any calls tonight? If so, let me know.
Relay.
Relay, go ahead.
There's KE5YF in Sweetwater was trying to check in.
Okay, Wayne. KE5 Yankee Fox, Mike out in Sweetwater, do you copy KF5 VSP? Okay, I have you in and out, just in and out, so thanks a bunch, Mike, for being there. And we appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get some better weather conditions and some atmospheric conditions where we can all talk to you. So that's KE5YF out in Sweetwater, and that was relayed in by November 5 Fox Papa Delta. Any other relays? All right, anybody want to make calls tonight? Does anybody want to make calls? I know it always takes a little courage on a night like tonight, but like I say, this is the night to check out your stuff. So if you want to make a couple of calls, let me know. I'll put you on the list, and you can have the frequency.
KI5 LET.
KI5 LET, go ahead, pull the trigger.
Okay, thanks, Mike. I heard a Denton County station, which is a little bit rare. Kilo 8, Alpha Mike Hotel, had a 5-3 signal report on you. 37 miles out in Denton County. Can you copy KI5 LET, Wise County?
Yeah, KI5 LET, K8 AMH. Yeah, I'm going to give you 5-858 over here, K8A.
Thanks for the 5-8, and you came up to about a 5-5 that time, so we got a little bit of a path tonight. That's really good. And let's see here. I heard Johnson County Station, 60 miles, Mike, Kilo 9, Mike Kilo. Kilo 9, Mike Kilo. Can you copy KI5 LET, Wise County?
Yeah, KI5L, I'm sorry I missed the suffix. This is K9 Mike Kilo. I copy you a little bit noisy, but Q5, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the signal report. A bit noisy as well, but that's a reach. We got 60 miles and good copy between us. That's probably the longest one I'm going to get tonight. Thank you, sir, 7-3, and thanks, Mike. KI5 LET, back to net control.
Okay, all right, Top. We'll clear with you and the K9 Mike Kilo. I did hear you that time in Parker, so band's a little wobbly. Anybody else that's checked in tonight, if you want to make some calls, let me know.
Whiskey Delta 5 Mike.
Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, Dave up there in Cook County remote base. Frequency's all yours. Go for it.
Reach out. I heard Whiskey 5 Kilo Foxtrot X-ray, I believe, down in Mahia pretty well. I wondered if he could hear me. This is Whiskey Delta 5 Mike on the Cook County remote base calling Whiskey 5 Kilo Foxtrot X-ray. Well, I did not hear anything come back, so we'll let it go at that. Thanks, Mike. WD5M. Back to net control.
Okay, we'll clear with WD5M, KF5 VSP net control. We're in the second part of the Simplex net. Anybody that's checked in tonight, if you want to be recognized to make some calls, come now. Last call. If you want to make some calls and you've checked in tonight and you're on the list, let me know and we'll let you make some calls.
AE5JT with a general question.
AE5JT, go ahead with your question.
I was curious, I've gotten into CW recently and was wondering if anyone in the group is set up on 2-meter CW. I'm hoping to be up on the air on that fairly soon, and I know it's fairly rare for people to be doing CW on 2-meter, but I was just curious if anyone is.
AE5JT threw it out to the group. He's got some interest in 2-meter CW. Anybody out there tinker with that would like to work with him on that and communicate?
TXL.
N5TXL, can you hear AE5JT?
Yes, sir. AE5JT. Hey, sir. I think I have your number already in the phone, but as soon as my 991 gets back, that's something I've been looking to do, and I think there's some other folks that are already interested. It's just we never actually pulled the trigger on it. So I'll follow up with you offline if that's all right.
Yeah, just shoot me a text. I'd be happy to talk about it. I've got an 897 that I've tried sideband, but I've never tried CW on, so I'd love to try that out with somebody.
Yeah, Roger. We'll give it a shot as soon as my 991 gets back from his California vacation, and I'll go ahead and reach out to you.
Appreciate it. AE5JT clear.
Okay, and Jeff, you know, if you're on the Facebook page, you might put it out there, and between you and TXL, I'm sure y'all can get hooked up on that. All right, all clear with AE5JT. Final call. For anybody that has any questions for the group, or if you want to be recognized and make some calls, or even if you have any announcements, go for it. All right, nothing heard. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, the Friday night net. I'll make one last call for anyone, anywhere. Late check-ins, come now. All right, hold that thought just 1 second, see if we maybe catch a straggler. Any other late check-ins, last call. Any relays? All right, nothing heard. KE5NGM, go ahead. Okay, Trey was letting everybody know the old sidewalk sale in Fort Worth, I-20 and Trail Lake. It's in the Dollar General parking lot south of 20, right, Trey? Okay. All right, well, if there's nothing else or no late check-ins, let's go ahead and close the net for tonight. Again, I appreciate all the check-ins and all the relay help as usual. Hang in there, guys. Better propagation's coming, but I think we still managed to get 62 check-ins, so that is pretty doggone good. And everybody enjoy your weekend, and I'll call it a night, and we'll catch you next Friday. This is KF5 VSP closing the net.
Great job, Mike. KG5 SQN.
Wonderful job. WI5MRW. Great job, Mike, and great job on that logger, Bob. Thanks. KI5LET. KI5LET. Man, it's great to be back in Texas, and I want to do a special shout-out to Trey, KE5NGM, for doing the YouTube stream. I listened to it both Friday nights that I missed the net up in Oshkosh, and it was just like being here. I listened to the whole net all the way in. It was just great. Thanks, Trey. I really appreciate it. It was just like being here, and it was great to connect back to Texas. KI5LET, clear and monitoring. That was the best trip, just absolutely. Absolutely the best trip ever. Combining two favorite hobbies, aviation and amateur radio. Only left out, the A I left out was astronomy, I think. I did look at the sky, but it was pretty bright there at the airport. A lot of light pollution. Anyway, KI5LET, clear and monitoring.
KI5LET, K5WXY, how copy?
K5WXY, Gary, I always get you. A little scratchy tonight, a little bit weak, more than normal, but I copied you throughout the net.
Okay, well, I got the beam on the mast, so I can rotate it. I should be dead on you according to QRZ.
Okay, good, absolutely. I've still got a copy on you. Pretty scratchy, a little bit weak, but I got it.
Yeah, I'm not hearing very well tonight either. You're only about 3 bars on this Yaesu radio. Wish it had a meter.
Okay, pretty broken up that time. Pretty broken up, but it's just amazing that almost every Friday night we got a path, one way or another, maybe only for a few minutes here or there, and sometimes it's just like we're next door.
Yeah, 66.9 miles. You said that 60 miles to Johnson County would be your record tonight.
Got about 25% of that last one, maybe 30% in there.
Well, I was saying that you said the Johnson County station would be your record tonight for distance. He was 60 miles, but we're 66.9.
Roger, 67 miles. That is now the record for tonight. Beats the Johnson County station. QSL.
I had a good copy on him, by the way.
Good deal. And I heard Jerry out in Young County, KF5 VBL. I think he's 60-something miles as well.
Yeah, well, I could barely copy Mike. I knew that he wasn't going to hear me, so I had to have Trey relay me.
Yep, you're coming in better now, definitely.
Alrighty, well, it helps to be able to rotate the beam. I don't think you could copy me on the vertical.
Okay, yeah, you're about a solid S2 there, pretty copyable, maybe a 4.2, I would say.
Well, here's the vertical. I don't know if I'm doing any better, but it's less power.
Roger. Okay, I got to run. The XYL is glaring at me. It's time to play with the dogs for a minute and then go watch some TV. This is KI5LET signing off for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, and from Gary, K5WXY, 7-3, sir. 7-3 to everybody that checked in tonight. It just was a blast. Good to be back in Texas. KI5LET going QRT.
Alrighty, Top. Have a good evening. K5WXY Waxahachie.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it, man. Great to log you.